Evan stands completely still within the ancient village, as pale morning mist lingers and no one has yet awakened. Weariness rests quietly on his face, even though the new day has only just begun in silence. Evan walks along the narrow stone paths where people pass him by without ever noticing his presence. While others gather close around the warm fire, Evan always remains standing at the edge of the light. He watches them talk and laugh together, yet not a single gaze ever turns toward him. Evan sits alone on a cold stone step, slowly growing used to being forgotten day after day. With each passing day, he continues working in silence without anyone beside him or asking how he feels. Evan's rough hands grip worn tools tightly marked by time, effort, and quiet exhaustion. He pauses for a brief moment while everything around him keeps moving without slowing down. In the center of the village square, Evan stands alone, feeling as if he does not belong here. He lowers his gaze slightly, quietly, accepting the silence that has followed him for so long. When meals are shared throughout the village, Evan chooses a small corner away from the others. He eats slowly and deliberately, feeling the emptiness stretch through each passing moment. As night falls, Evan returns quietly to his shelter, with no one calling his name behind him. Beside a small fading fire, he sits alone, surrounded by deep darkness and steady quiet. Firelight brushes gently across Evan's face, revealing a weariness he has never spoken aloud. Through the long and quiet night, he lies awake, staring at the old ceiling above him. Before the sun fully rises, Evan is already awake while the entire village remains asleep. He trains alone, in a deserted corner of the village, with no witnesses and no encouragement. Sweat runs slowly down his face, yet Evan's eyes remain focused, steady, and unspoken. Evan pauses briefly, allowing the familiar silence to settle around him once again. Someone glances at him for a fleeting moment, then quickly turns away, as if he were unseen. Evan says nothing at all, standing still as footsteps pass him by each day. The afternoon drifts slowly onward as he sits beneath an old stone arch, shadows growing longer. Evan's face remains calm and composed, yet deep inside lies a distance difficult to name. He stands at the edge of the village, looking inward without ever stepping beyond it. As sunset settles over the ancient rooftops, Evan appears like a silent shadow among them. He draws a slow, steady breath, accepting loneliness as a familiar part of who he has become. When night returns, Evan walks slowly along empty stone roads wrapped in complete quiet. Beneath dim torchlight, he pauses alone, fully contained within the still frame. His footsteps echo clearly across the cold stone, sounding louder than any words could. Before dawn fully arrives, Evan remains standing as the sky gradually begins to lighten. He looks upon the sleeping village, his posture steady, grounded, and unmoving. There is no sadness on Evan's face, only calm endurance shaped slowly by time. Evan remains there within the ancient village alone, steady and never broken.